How's it going, guys? So I'm recording this on Monday. You'll get your video on Tuesday, and then whatever hell we'll do on Wednesday. I didn't even do video recording on last Wednesday, mostly just because I forgot. Just been snacking and watching movies, and went to the thrift store and found out that they sell some PC games. And I posted on the Twitter, so some of them actually work and some of them don't. One of them didn't actually have a game in there, which kind of sucked, but I mean, it got each one for like $1.50, so what do you expect? Two of them I wouldn't mind downloading. Actually, I take all three of them I wouldn't mind downloading. The problem with this is how slow my computer is. It's going to take forever just to download the goddamn games, so I'm going to wait until I get the new PC coming in eventually. When I actually buy the goddamn thing, then I'll install the new games and transfer all my shit over. There is one game that actually did work. I'm not gonna say any spoilers, that I did get from the thrift store, which I have never played this game or any versions of it ever in my life, so it would be completely blind. And there's one other game that I got off of Steam for like $2 that I tested out last night that also works. Father's Day weekend was just straight crazy busy, and I'm still like extremely sore, and I went to grocery shopping this afternoon too, so that didn't help me walking around. So we kind of rushed everything for actually showing you what my stats were, what the gear was, stuff like that, when we actually defeated Diablo. So stats wise, we're at 172 strength, 103 dexterity, 94 vitality, of course nothing to energy. Double swing is at 242 to 319, which we're eventually going to have to upgrade our weapons again. At 546 health without any bows. Resistances are all at 75. Our mercenaries using Dark Glow. Eventually we'll upgrade the armor. You may hear some kids walking by, the neighborhood kids are walking by. 80 resistances all except for poison resistance of 68. Gave her rock stopper, just increases resistances, and then it basically gave her edge. Simple bow, if you can find a 3-socket bow. I highly recommend you probably put in something a little more powerful that's not an Amazonian bow, because actual mercenaries cannot use Amazon gear, which is kind of really stupid in my opinion, but it gives you a little in this case, gives me a level 15 thorns, plus all the rest of the things that you need for it. Apologize, I want a bunch of hyperactive kids in my goddamn video. It is really good because it is 380% damage to demons and 280% damage to undead, which is going to really help out, especially when you're going against like big bosses like Mephisto, Baal, Diablo, stuff like that. She's only hit at a 168 at her highest, but eventually you might upgrade her gear. For me, using Immortal Kings, pretty sure I showed that off. Viper Magi, always good. Resistance is the 29 plus the additional 1 skills. Using Rock Stopper for that increased vitality plus those resistances. Some random amulet that I had saved back in the day gives me that 5 extra dexterity, but all those resistances too. Just some attack rating rings with some resistances and stuff like that. And most of the rest of them are just either like attack charms or 15 lifer small charms, so we're using the cube for our space. We're using honor for this slight moment because it gives you one of the skills. Mostly just because I haven't found a better weapon that I can use at the moment that I am, which is level 33. And then the patriarch, which is one I just randomly customized like a long time ago. So yeah, we're at level 8 double swing, 8 sword mastery, 8 mace mastery, and then 8 shout, and then 8 battle orders. So we're gonna increase that to 9. So if Merc dies on that, then we lose double swing, but we keep the rest of our stuff. So our last video hit like 320 views, so much appreciate everyone watching the videos. And let's get these repairs going on here. We've been rambling on for almost 5 minutes here. Now some people like, get to the video already. Yeah, we're gonna defeat Baal. Don't worry about that, good buddy. And of course, we're using the double spirits to boost up our bow. Didn't do any grinding actually getting to Shank because I was just so crazy busy with this goddamn weekend. I mean, this so far has been our busiest weekend, and then being short-staffed didn't exactly help out either. So
the time has come to cleanse my home.
So 861 health with 3600 defense, and she's got 500 health, so she's getting an additional 200 health. So damage could be better. Most of the weapons that I really want to use are like early 40s, which that's usually like end game for us when we go to fight Bale and stuff like that. So we'll see exactly how far we actually get with that. She holding her own too. And with that additional thing there, let's blow this up. 891, so an extra like 30 health. Not bad. Oh, and if you haven't seen it either, I have started a Reddit page. I have my own Reddit page now. Basically, just have some like random ones on there, but I'm mostly going to dedicate it to like heroes versus villains when it comes to like movies, because if you don't know, I'm a huge horror movie buff. You know, I love all sorts of horror movies. But most of the time, you usually don't see the good guys ever beating the villains, because the villains have some sort of, what do you call it? Not story arc, plot armor, where they survive until like sequels or something like that. And, but yeah, I'm doing a Reddit page on something like that. So go check it out. I've got 2 of them up right now for the horror one, and then one other one for something else. But the first one I made was Sarah Connor from Terminator 2 takes on Michael Myers from Halloween Ends, and the other one is RoboCop versus Jason. So I'll make sure I put those things in the description below too, like that. So for our 2 new games that, like I said, I will not be revealing, but I tested them out. They're pretty simple games that should actually work out pretty well. First one we'll be doing is from the Steam one, because it is a game I do own back in the day that when you actually bought PC games, they would come with like demo discs, and it would have like small, like little mini games just to mess around with. And sometimes they may have like mini games, or they might actually have the full game itself. This was like back in like 90s, early 2000s. They don't do them anymore. But I looked up a few of them on Steam, and some of them actually were on Steam. I pretty much found ones that would actually work with OBS. One of them actually works, but OBS for some reason will not pick up the game, whether it's in game capture, window capture, full screen capture, a specific type of window. None of that whatsoever. So, and plus the really weird is the volume wasn't working for it either. There was like no sound. So I pretty much knocked off one of the games that we will not be doing, but the other one actually seems to work pretty well. So there's that, and then one other game that I've never played, but you'll have to see. However, I will tell you the other 2, actually I'll tell you the other 3 games that I was actually going to play. But like I said, the way as slow as my computer is, I'm just not going to bother with it. One of them was Ghost Recon, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, which was the first one. The other one was Battlefield 2, which I've never actually played. I've only played Battlefield Bad Company, which was on the Xbox 360. And the other one was Command & Conquer 3, the Tiberian Wars. But those games were just taking way too damn long to load. into an install, and it's just like, I'm not wasting several hours on this crap just to install my goddamn computer. So, eventually when I get paid for the amount of hours that I pretty much put in, we will be getting our new game PC. Through a lot of the people in Jay's Discord, stuff that helped me out a lot. They recommend a few gaming PC building companies, but I think I'm just going to strictly go through the eBay way, because I found a certain PC that allows me to choose my specs and what I want, and someone who actually builds their own PCs actually recommended for the games that I do have that eventually I will be putting on the channel once I get a better PC for just really heavy games. One thing you'll probably never see on my channel is FPS games, because I just don't play them anymore. What I mean by FPS, I mean like Valorant or Apex or Call of Duty, you know, Battlefield, like multiplayer styles. Campaign-wise is a different story. But the heaviest games I own is The Force, Grounded, Phasmophobia, and Rust. That's about it. You know, other games are pretty much just standard games like Diablo 2, retro games like that I eventually would love to put on my channel once I get a better PC, get it all set up and stuff like that, so we can expand the variety of games on my channel, so it gives you guys a little more entertainment to watch instead of just watching different Diablo 2 challenge runs and stuff like that, which other people will eventually get bored of. But we're at 11 minutes right now, so we should use a bit to shrink. Speaking of shrink, pretty sure I have the original Command & Conquer, which a lot of people don't know actually was a first-person shooter game before it actually became the other ones. That was either that or it was a Red Alert. I can't remember which one. I know it's a one of the two. I want to say it's Command & Conquer. Think kind of like a Doom version of like first-person shooter. Got like somewhere around the house along with the rest of the old PC games like that. I'm gonna try to install my computer and see if I can get them to work. The lot of problem with this is a lot of them are dated to like Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows Service Pack, so a lot of them will not work for like Windows 7 and up. Because they're pretty much just outdated. Even running them as administration mode, stuff like that, just doesn't do a damn thing. So, which kind of sucks.
The siege is broken.
Combat Mastery 63. They only really got to go up by like 5. This case would be 5 to 8 points. So let's see what we're looking at here. 237, 239. Yeah, only have like 2 extra damage, which is not a lot. We're at 13 minutes right now, so let's see how far we get into this. 34. You may hear the fan in the background, so I do apologize about that too. We're still going to have to upgrade our weapons. We may have to switch out of Double Swing just so that we can get more damage in. We really don't want to, but it also saves us in case if we actually lose our merc or somehow like that, we still have Double Swing as a backup. But only hitting mid 200s damage is not going to go well for us, especially on player 7. As you can already tell that the damage is already starting to lack, but that's maybe just because he's also a mini boss too, so it does make a difference too when it's on player 7. Apologize for just my allergies as beginning of annoyance. A reflex bow. Hold up. Is it any good though? Ugh. Hot trash. You know, the fam is slowly getting to the new seasons of Diablo 4. And everyone's like, when are you going to get Diablo 4? It's like, I'm never getting Diablo 4. Are you kidding me? It's like, nothing against anyone who plays Diablo 4. Maybe more power to you if you want to play it, but I don't ever see me playing Diablo 4. I mean, I pretty much stopped after Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. And then I pretty much watched all the cinematics and gameplay of Diablo 4, and I'm just not impressed. We have to repair our weapons here soon. She gained her level, which is nice. Going on north, I was expecting to find that goddamn pathway by now. Apparently not. Oh, goddamn allergies. It's like I really want to sneeze, but can't. I really know. Of course it's not north. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe it is north. Did we get lucky? And we did. Oh, alright, nice. I'm also excited too that I got my first little mini air conditioner, like one of the little portable ones. It's really nice. It does run different than an actual big air conditioner. Considering that a big air conditioner just uses just straight up air, but this one uses like a little ice cube tray that you fill up, and then just uses the cold air from that. So it's actually pretty cool. So I'm happy about it. I'd be running it now, but the microphone picks it up, so I don't want that random humming noise. And you may hear my ceiling fan on too, so I apologize. We may be going to Concentration Barbarian because these guys are absorbing more damage than I want, and they're not even mini bosses. Technically, I should be using Battle Cry. It might actually help out a bit for player 7. Let me see, right? You know what, let me test this out real quick here. I don't really see much of a difference. We'll take this guy out and then we'll end the video. Alright, so we'll end the the first video here, and then we'll pick it up. Like I said, I'm probably going to reset to a Concentrate Barbarian, just so we can get more damage out of them. But either way, stay safe, health and sanitize, make sure to like, subscribe, leave comments below, and make sure to check out my Reddit page. I'll see you guys.